What's up, everybody? My name is Matthew Perdomo, and I'm one of the account executives here at Discount Lots. Today, I want to talk to you about this property behind me. It's a 0.35 acre lot in Weed, California. And the best part about this is that it's lakeside. That's right. That means that this property is right next to the lake. There is nobody in the way. There's no structure in the way between you and the lake. Okay, the only thing that separates you from the lake is the shore. And this property is just $239 a month. All right, I didn't make a mistake. It's just $239 a month for this lakeside property behind me, a 0.35 acre lot in Weed, California. So let's get into this one today. All right, guys, so as always, today I want to start off on the homepage of Discount Lots as always. But before I get into this property or anything, I want to give a couple announcements. If you like this kind of video, please hit the like button. If you want to see more of these videos, please subscribe to the Discount Lots page. And if you have a particular area that you're looking for, a state, why don't you leave a comment below so that I know what you're kind of looking for, and I'll try to make my next video for that. We also have a really good thing here on our website where you can check out some of the blogs of our page over here, and we have some important information that might be, helpful to you. If you want to see some more videos, check out our TikTok page, and you can see some of our other properties in shorter spurts. All of these things will be down in the description below. You'll have some links, so check that out. So let's get into it. This is our homepage of the site. As always, enter in your information on our page if you want one of our account executives to reach out to you. If you want me to reach out to you, please reach out to me. My cell phone number is 661-485-5032. I can help you get into this property that we're going to be talking about today, or any property that we have on our site. Once again, that number is 661-485-5032. Now, when you're on our site, you're going to use this link to check out all of our properties. Okay, it's going to take you to our property map, show you everything that we have. I already have the property that I want to talk to you about today, and it's this property here in Weed, California, part of Siskiyou County. It's a 0.35 acre lot. All right, you're gonna have a 0.35 acre lot in Weed, California, a lakeside property in a quiet, serene location. Just $239 a month. As always, we always provide you with a couple pictures, so just click these to take a look. Over here, you'll have some lot lines of the property, and you'll see right here, you have the lake right behind, just the shore just behind you. You still have some trees, so you still have some privacy if you'd like. All right, this is hillside. You can tell from the picture, this is on a hill. But as you can see in the property next door, that's not a problem to build on it. You have a Walmart Supercenter just 31 minutes away, which is always going to be a plus. Camp Justina Hill is just 11 minutes away. We'll take a look at that maybe. All right, so this is the picture of the property. So we have a pretty good idea of what the property looks like. I'm going to dive into it further. Over here, you're going to have the payment options for this particular piece of property. So you can see, payment plans, different options. You can see the price for the pay in full, and I'll get into all this later. Let's take a look at the property description. So over here, you're gonna have a property description. Come see this prime piece of lakeside property in Weed, California. This is a 0.35 acre lot on Lake Shastina. It is located on a section parcel, allowing for your own private, serene space. Don't miss this opportunity to own a piece of paradise in gorgeous Lake Shastina. Call us today. Well, call me. This property does have HOA fees. It is included during the finance term. Okay, cool. So now we know a little bit about the HOA situation. Here is a property map of the property. So you can see that. I'm going to open this up in just a second. I want to continue looking at some of the details. We have a link to directions to the property. We have the GPS coordinates to all four corners of the property. And then down here, we have a parcel number, which is always important. We have the county, Siskiyou, the size, 0.35 acre lots, zip code, elevation. This is 2,819 feet elevation. This is zoned for residential use. Over here, it says you're on a slope. So like I said, you're on a hill. The taxes on this property are just $311.62 a year. That you can pay with us we split that payment in half. So instead of paying the $311.62 You know, I'll give you exact numbers. Instead of paying the $311.62, you'll be paying $155.81 on April 10th and $155.81 on December 10th. So we split that payment in half just to help you out. And then HOAs, yes, you do have HOAs. It's part of the Lake Justina Property Owners Association. Just $336 per year. That's not too bad if you think about it. Just in my HOA alone, I'm paying about $280 a month. Okay, so this is just $336 a year. It's probably not too strict. Usually, rule of thumb is the cheaper the association fee is, the less restrictions there are. They're not there to restrict anything. They're just there to make sure that everybody's kind of doing the right thing. That's it. Water, we'll have to contact the county. Sewer, we would have to install septic, and power alternative system. Let's take a look at that though. Okay, we're gonna get a lot of insight on this property just by going into this property, blowing it up. Let's get a street view of this lot. That's the first thing I like to do. Here you have a picture of probably something that somebody took. So we can see kind of over here, this property. All right, this is the property. You have a house near, and you have a house here. Okay, this is the lake. Very, very big lake. Now, before I started the video, I read that Lake Justina is about 5 miles long. So you have a lot of space on this lake. You're not going to be, this is not a crowded place or anything like that, which is pretty cool. I mean, to get a property lakeside, I think that's a huge plus. Let's take a look. Let's get this little guy over here and let's kind of see about this property. What does it look like? So we got paved roads. Now this street view is from 2007. A lot has happened since 2007. This could be fixed. This could be bigger, wider. Unfortunately, we don't have a recent one. Like I said, 2007, you're looking at 14 years have gone by since the last time somebody's driven in here. So it could have been developed a lot more. So this is probably where the property is. This is where the trees are right here. You can see the lake and everything. All right, so let's take a look at this property over here. All right, so they have a satellite dish. So this is kind of like how this person built this home. Alrighty. All right, I mean, not too bad, not too bad. All right, let's go on the other side because I know there was a house on the other side. Let's forward a little bit. So you have another home right in here. If you guys can see that, there's another home in here. I usually like to look for signs of like power and things like that. That's what I want to try to find out. Like, do we have power? Is that near? Let's try the block, one block over. Let's see what we see. All right, so down there, this is probably where our property is towards right here. Well, actually, right here. This is where our property is closer to. Alrighty, so this is a property just above. They don't have a good street view here. It's a very nice house. They got greenery. This is another nice house near the property. Trying to figure out like see if we can jump to another location. Here's another home. All right, so there's a couple homes in the area. Obviously, like I said, this is 2007. This is 14 years ago. So not a whole lot that we're gonna get, unfortunately, from the street view. But we do get a little bit of information. Like you can see that there's homes nearby. That looks like one of those telephone things, like a telephone pole. That might be a telephone pole right there. If that's a telephone pole, and you know you have telephone, probably have Wi-Fi and stuff like that. I'm trying to see where these people are getting their power from. I would suspect that there's power in this area. There are good signs for there being power in this area. Gotta get a better view, guys. Not a bad looking home. Let's see if we can see if I can get a better idea of a more. So let's look at something like here. Also 2007. Wow. And nobody's okay. So here, look. There's a fire hydrant right here on this property, on this corner. So that means that there's city water not too far from this property. Okay. I would suspect that there is a good sign that there's probably city water being. There's probably city water throughout this area. There's a good sign of it. Obviously not 100%, but there's a good sign of it. Okay, so really good sign. So we got a little bit of, signs of there possibly being utilities in the area. Now you might have to install a septic tank. I'm not sure, but look, this is a really nice home as well. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead on a limb here and say that there's a really good chance that you have power and water in this area. Septic, you might have to install a septic in all honesty. But I mean, sheesh, just not that bad. So let's go back to this property. $239 a month. That's a really good price for a lakeside property. Okay, so $239 a month. Let's take a look at some Zillow stuff. Maybe we can get some pictures of other properties. So the property that's right next door is being valued at $326,000, and then you have one on the other side being valued for $331,000. A property just sold for $410,000. Let's see what this kind of property has. This might give us a little bit of an insight on utility situation, better pictures and stuff. So over here we see this is the kind of home that's being sold for $410,000. As you can see, they built on a slope as well. Decent size, decent home, 2,000 square feet. This is a decent looking home. Alrighty, so very decent looking home, right, guys? And do they have any details? So this was sold recently. You're near clubhouse. Okay, this is a 0.6 acre lot. So this is almost double the size, but they sold theirs for 410. All right, so got a pretty good idea. Let's look at this one. This one sold for 535, I believe it just said. Yeah, $535,000. It just sold for. Let's see, home details, views, and more. 2,042 square feet. So this one's on a 0.47. So this is closer to our size. And they sold it for $535,000. They sold it this year. We're about 9 months ago. So 9 months ago, they sold this property, which is cabin style home, which is probably, oh, look, they got some deers. All right, guys, you got some deers. Here's some more pictures of the lake. This is what they have. This is a very nice home, guys. $535,000. So we're kind of seeing the area. We're seeing what other people have. This is a property that sold for $335,000. Actually, it's for sale. It's going for $340,000. This is on a. Why isn't this one opening like the other one? This is a 0.31 acre lot. So this is a little bit smaller than what we have, and they were able to get $340,000 out of this property. So decent looking home, looks pretty nice, nothing special. This isn't even lakeside. That's the other thing. The two properties I've showed you aren't even lakeside. The one that sold 535 isn't lakeside. The one sold 410 isn't even lakeside. So huge room, This one's here, $348,000 for a lakeside 2-2 property. Now this property, the size of this lot is 0.41. So, I mean, there's a lot of room here, guys. For a property like this, there's a ton of room, ton of room. There is a ton of room. All right, let's see what else we have here. see. Let's see if we can filter. I want to see if I can filter by the square footage of this lot. So the max lot I want is half an acre. So now it won't show me anything more than half an acre. Cool. 265. Look, here's a $380,000 home. This one doesn't look like it's lakeside either. So $380,000 for this home. This is a really nice home as well. This is nice. This is a nice home. Pretty modern inside. So you don't have to do cabin style. You can do a regular home style if you'd like. You don't have to do the whole cabin thing. So this is selling for $380,000. That's what they're asking. $380,000 for this piece of property, sitting on a 10,454 square foot lot. All right, so around the same size lot that we have, selling for $380,000. That tells me there's a lot of room here. All right, so let's take a look into this property. Let's look at the price. $239,000 for a piece of property in Weed, California. I really like this property. Sitting lakeside, you cannot beat that. You have water. You have the water view. From looking at those homes, I am going to say that there's a high chance that you're gonna have water. There's a high chance that you're gonna have power. You can always call the county and verify, but I can think, from what I'm seeing in these areas, it looks like there is water and it looks like there is power. So this property, you're paying $239,000 a month. The total price is $28,261, unless you want to do the cash with it, which is $15,999. All right. Either way, you're getting a great price. I mean, if you think about it, you can pay less than 30 grand and you have almost a minimum of $300,000 of wiggle room to build your home and still be in the value of market value, right? So it's not going to cost you $300,000 probably to build a 1,500 square foot home. It's probably not going to. And even if it did, you would be at $330,000 at the end of it, and you have lakeside property. You could probably sell it for about 400 grand. So it leaves you about $70,000 in wiggle room. Not that you want to sell it right away, but you might want to enjoy it. But that just means that you have that much equity already going into it. That's what I really like about this property. Now, all you need, just like all of our properties, is $1 for the down payment and $300 for the documentation. That is it. Once you pay that $301, you'll get your paperwork in 24 to 48 business hours. And once you get that paperwork, all you need to do is sign it electronically via email. You're going to sign it using DocuSign, and then you can start using the land. That easy. All right. You don't get that with banks. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Banks don't allow you to use land until you finish paying it off. All right. And banks aren't going to ask for $301 for a $28,000 property. Okay. And then the cool thing is that there's no interest on top of that regular price. All right. You're paying the $239 for 120 months. Do the math. That's $28,680. $1 short of the sale price. That's because you put the dollar in the beginning. Now, if you can afford more, maybe you can afford like another $130 a month to do. Why don't you do the $369 price? If you do the $369, I'll show you this. $369 times the $60, you'll be paying $22,140. That difference is $6,540. It means you get $6,540 off just because you can pay an extra $130 a month for 5 years less. No brainer. Go ahead and get this one. This is a great piece of property. So I'm gonna highlight it once again. You are sitting on a lakeside property, 0.35 acre lot. That's bigger than your average size lot. You have payments of just $239 a month, or you can do $369 or even $549. All you need is $1 for the down payment and $300 for the documentation. That is it. This is a no-brainer for me. All right. Now, once you are taking a look at this property, you can see some of these details. Not a lot of stuff. Small HOA. You're in an area that's populated. You have lakeside property. You're only 30 minutes away from a Walmart, and you're only 11 minutes away from a campground The cool thing is we saw deers in this area, which I think is really, really cool. And then here's a kicker for all of you guys. If you like this property and you've seen this video, I'm going to give you a code that's actually going to give you a little bit of a discount. All right. Now, if you check this property out and you go into our checkout page, I'll show you real quick. Click this checkout button. We're not going to ask you for anything, you know, improper. All you need is your name, phone number, email, all this regular stuff, and then your billing information. If you watch this video, click here, have a coupon, and you're going to enter the code YouTube5. All right. I'm going to spell it out. YouTube5. By putting in this code, we're going to give you a small discount. Look, coupon code accepted. We're going to give you $27.45 off. Well, this is based off of the 36-month plan. So originally it's $549. So you would get 5% off right here. Minus the 5%. That means you'd be paying $521.55. Doesn't seem like a lot, but if you do the math on this, then all you got to do is $27.55 times 36 months. You'd get $991.80 off. Or if you want to do a different plan, you can do the 120 months off. All right. Let's put this code in one more time. YouTube5, that's the code that you're going to want to use. By using the code YouTube5, you get $11.95 off all your monthly payments. $11.95 times 120 months, you get $1,434 off. So come on, use this code, snag this property. There are a lot of people interested. Okay, there's 23 people interested in this property right now. All right, and this is based off of people that are continuing to click on the page, that are continuing to ask about this property. So come on, get this property. If you need any help with this lot and you want to reach out to me, go ahead. My cell phone number is 661-485-5032. Once again, my cell phone number is 661-485-5032. You can ask for me, Matthew. I'm one of the account executives here. If not, you can reach out to our toll-free number. Use that code YouTube5 so you can get that discount. It was a pleasure talking to you guys. We will be back with another piece of property. Make sure you check out our blogs. We got a lot of good stuff on this page that you're going to take a look at. Make sure you check out our TikTok. We got a lot of good stuff on there. We have short clips on some really good information, as well as some highlights on some properties. And check out our Instagram. We have a couple other things there that you're going to want to see. Don't forget to smash that like button. Every like helps us out. Subscribe to the page and make sure you leave your comment. Tell me if you like this property. Tell me if you don't like it. Tell me if there's a property you want to see in a certain area. I will help you guys out. It was a pleasure. Take care, guys. Thank you.